Buyers decide if they like your house in about 10 minutes. And here in Dallas Fort Worth, two of those things can quietly kill your sale before you ever get an offer. I'm going to walk you through the 10 things buyers notice the second they step in, and the two that matter most out here that nobody warns you about. Even if you're thinking about selling in the next year, this is the difference between an offer over asking and a house that just sits. I sell homes in the Fort Worth suburbs every week. So I'm telling you what I watch buyers react to in real time, not theory. And stick around for the last two because those are the DFW deal killers, and number one is the most expensive mistake you can make out here. So let's start the countdown. Number 10, the approach. Buyers judge your house before they ever walk in. An overgrown yard, a dead plant by the door, peeling paint on the trim, it all tells them the same thing. If the outside wasn't cared for, what did they skip inside? The fix is cheap. Mow, edge, pull the weeds, add 2 fresh plants by the front door, and repaint the front door if it looks tired. That's a weekend and under $100, and it sets the tone for everything after. Number 9, the smell. This is the very first thing buyers notice before their eyes even adjust. Pets, smoke, last night's dinner, a musty closet. And here's the trap. Do not cover it with a strong plug-in or candle. Buyers smell that and immediately think you're hiding something. Open the windows, deep clean, and let the house smell like nothing. Neutral beats fragrant every time. Number 8, clutter. Even a beautiful home loses buyers when they can't see past your stuff. Full counters, packed closets, furniture crammed into every room. It makes the house feel smaller, and it makes buyers work to picture themselves there. Clear the counters, thin out the closets so they look roomy, and pull about 1/3 of your furniture. Buyers are buying space, so show them the space. Number 7, the lighting. A dark house feels cold and closed in. Buyers walk into a dim room and their gut says no before they even know why. Open every blind, turn on every light before a showing, and swap any yellow dim bulbs for bright daylight ones. A few dollars in light bulbs can make a room feel twice as big. Number 6, the floors. Buyers look down fast. Worn carpet, scratched floors, or a different flooring in every room reads as tired and expensive to fix. And wall-to-wall carpet, especially in main areas, is now a turnoff. A lot of buyers see it as something they'll have to rip out. You don't have to redo everything. Steam clean the carpet, and if the carpet in the main living area is rough, replacing it with a simple hard floor is one of the best dollars you'll spend. Number 5, sloppy DIY. Buyers zero in on shortcuts, mismatched paint, crooked caulk, a patch spot that doesn't quite blend. Each little thing makes them wonder what else was done cheap, and that suspicion follows them through the whole house. Fix the small stuff properly before you list. Clean the caulk lines in the kitchen and bathrooms, touch up paint with the right color, and tighten anything loose. It's a weekend that buys you trust. Number 4, water stains. Nothing sends a buyer running like a brown ring on a ceiling or a stain under a sink. Even if it's old and long fixed, they don't know that. They just see water, and water means unknown money. If you've had a leak and it's repaired, fix the stain and be ready to show proof it was handled. A $5 can of stain blocking primer erases a red flag that could cost you thousands. Number 3, a dated kitchen. The kitchen sells the house. Buyers walk in and decide if it feels updated or if it's a project. Here in DFW, buyers pay a real premium for a kitchen that feels current. You don't need a full remodel. New cabinet hardware, a modern faucet, fresh paint, and clear counters can make a dated kitchen feel years newer for $100. Number 2, and this is a DFW one, the air conditioning. Out here, summers hit 100 degrees for weeks. So the second a buyer walks in, they feel the air. If the house is warm or the unit is old and loud, they start doing math on a new system before they've even seen the bedrooms. Have the house cool and comfortable for every single showing. And know the age of your unit, because our heat wears systems out faster than almost anywhere in the country. A serviced, cool system is a quiet green light. A warm house in July is a price cut waiting to happen. And number 1, the one that kills DFW sales, foundation. This is the big one out here. About 4 in 10 DFW homes show some foundation movement because we sit on clay soil that swells and shrinks with our weather. Buyers here know it and they look for it. Cracks above the doors, doors that stick, floors that slope, gaps where the wall meets the ceiling. If a buyer spots those signs, a lot of them walk on the spot, and the ones who don't will hammer your price. Here's what to do. Before you list, get ahead of it. If you've had the foundation work done, have the paperwork and the warranty ready. If you're not sure, a quick evaluation before you list means you control the story instead of finding out at inspection when it's too late. Get the foundation story handled up front and you protect your price. Ignore it and it will find you at the worst possible moment. So those are the 10 things DFW buyers notice the second they walk in. Most of these are cheap and fast, and together they're the difference between an offer over asking and a house that sits. If you're thinking about selling and you want to know exactly which of these apply to your home, that's what I do. Book a quick call and I'll walk your house with you and tell you the handful of things worth fixing before you list and the ones you can skip. Quick one for the comments. Are you planning to sell in the next year or just getting your home ready? Tell me below.